Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. If you've been following this journey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. Also hit that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Getting paid just for owning stocks. This is what dividend investing is all about. And this is my weekly video. And my current strategy is to deposit $250 my own money per week and let the portfolio do the heavy lifting for me going forward. All dividends received will be reinvested back into that stock from which it was received. My goal is to put this money to work for me in the long term to build a growing and reliable income stream. I am a long-term buy and hold investor who focuses primarily on individual blue chip stocks as well as ETFs and CEFs. And right now we are looking at my M1 stock brokerage accounts. And we'll just take a look at the performance over the last year. You can see it's up 8.52%. We'll go year to date, up 2.68%. We'll go back to last quarter, just barely up at 0.07%. We'll go to the last month, 0.02%. Let's look at the last week, down 2.25%. And just from today, down 1.69%. And what I'm going to do next is go into the activity log. I'm going to show you where this $250 went. And we can see the $250 here. There's also some dividends. They're going to be reinvested. That's the $782. Let's take a look at these 6 buys. And we can see right off the bat they went really to one place primarily. But let's just start from the top. Costco, $2.10. American Tower, $2.93. And SCHD, this is a very popular dividend ETF. I just invested $227.30 into that. And Caterpillar, this was a dividend reinvestment at $5.98. I believe American Tower was as well. And then next up, Home Depot, $5.15, and Pfizer, $4.36. And what I'm going to show you next is I have a tracking sheet for this portfolio. And if you're interested what's all in this portfolio, you can see the slices. I'm not going to go into all the slices. I'll leave a link in the description so you can see what all of my investments are. I'll show you real quick what my holdings, just what the top ones are real quick. And you can see SCHD, BST, JEPI, QQQ, and AbbVie. Those are my top 5 out of 78 total positions. And what I'm going to do next is show you a Google Doc sheet. And I'm going to jump over there. I will also put a link to this in the description below so you can see kind of how I track my dividends. I know there's some people who use free services. There's some people who pay for subscriptions to track their dividends. And what I do is I just do it the old-fashioned way in a spreadsheet. And we'll just go over it real quick. Just shows the company ticker, share price, shares, market value, cost basis, my gain or loss for each position. The dividend per share, you can see I have some in purple. These are variables. These change from quarter to quarter and some from month to month. I have some month-to-month pairs too as well. And these are in blue. JEPI, Agree Realty, Realty Income, and BST. So these are cycling through every month. And let's see where I left off. Yeah, dividend per share, yield percentage, my yield on cost. This is the dividend pay date. I usually add a day to the actual date because with M1 there's a 1-day delay. And here's my estimated dividend. It's just taking the current dividend right now times my shares. And right now, if SCHD does not change their dividend, which I'm betting they're going to lower it. This was the 70 cents was from December. I'm predicting about 52 cents, so it's going to be a lot lower, but still a pretty substantial dividend. And we can see over here, these are the dividends that have been paid to me. And I also track the increase announcement month. And this is, again, with SCHD is variable, but Home Depot, I'm going to get into that one in just a second, actually announced a dividend increase. But what we're first going to do is I'm going to show you the impact of the $250 buy, and then I'm going to show you the impact of the Home Depot dividend increase. So in order for this to update, and what it's going to update is my cash flow, my monthly cash flow, which is sitting right now at 775.34. I'm going to grab the M1 data that's going to update my shares. So I just do a simple copy of the holdings tab of M1 and just grab everything. And I have an M1 data tab I'll show you in just a second back on that Google Docs sheet. I'm just going to paste this in there, and what it's going to do is it's going to pull my shares and my cost basis. Just going to do a simple copy back to the sheet. There we go. M1 data tab, paste special, values only, and it takes a few seconds for that to update. You can see right there, it just went over, and all it's doing is it's taking the shares, and I'm aligning the shares with the cost, and then I'm going to bounce over to the main page here, and it's doing a VLOOKUP to pull my new shares. I was at 971 before, and now I'm up to 974. You can see it's doing a VLOOKUP in the M1 data tab. Same with the cost basis as well. So let's take a look. So now we're at 776.10, and I'm going to put this over this new value. Right here, 776.10. And we'll figure out what the change was. This is what I'm doing is like a ledger of the change to my monthly income. Sometimes it goes up when SCHD or a JEPI especially lowers their dividend or increases it. So it can go up and down with ETFs. But in this case, as I'm buying more shares, I just kicked up my monthly income by 76 cents. So yeah, it was Caterpillar and Costco. It was the dividend drip. It was not American Tower. So sorry about that. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to get the Home Depot dividend increase, and I've got a link over here to dividend raises. I like to go to Seeking Alpha, and I've got a link in the sheet where you can kind of look these up. And I kind of check it every couple days and see if one of my stocks has raised its dividend, because Seeking Alpha seems to be really up to date. And if this will load, I will show you where I found Home Depot. Okay, I'm just going to scroll down and find it real quick, and we'll get the two things I'm going to pull from this is the looks like it's on page 2. You see Walmart. I'm not sure if any own Walmart, but they just increased their dividend. What I'm going to do is find the new dividend pay date as well as the new dividend. There it is. So here's the good news. Home Depot lifts their dividend by 10%, and that's a fantastic increase. So we're going from $1.90 to $2.09, and it's going to pay it March 23rd, but I'm going to put March 24th since M1 has that 1-day delay. So let's go over to the portfolio page here in Home Depot, from 190 to 209, and we can see right now my current dividend when it's going to pay is $6.95, but it's going to be different now when it pays it. It's going to go up to $7.64 will be the new dividend for that. And next I have to also change the pay date. So it's going to be payable March 23rd, but it'll hit my account March 24th. What I'll do is I'll reshuffle the deck, sort A to Z, and it's going to push Home Depot down to where the March pairs are. You can see how this is laid out. It's like an advent calendar. It's like every couple days, or is probably the longest is usually a week. I'm getting paid by all these dividend stocks. So we can see 764 is going to be the new dividend paid to me on March 24th. And we also changed the monthly cash flow is up to a 776.33. So I'm going to change that. So if we're doing absolutely nothing, Home Depot increasing their dividend, I get an extra 23 cents per month. So not too bad. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys, is what I bought today, which again was primarily SCHD, and what the impact was of the gain in my monthly income. And actually I can show you real quick. Let's take a look. For the month, I'm down with my monthly income because of JEPI. JEPI really reduced it. Let's go back. On the 1st, they lowered their dividend from 57 cents to 44, and that really dropped my income. But JEPI over time will increase their dividend. It seems like in the beginning of the year, JEPI pays a lower dividend, and same with like a SCHD. And then later in the year, especially in the fourth quarter, it really increases. Especially with SCHD seems to pay their largest dividend in the fourth quarter. So that's all I had. Thanks for watching. If you got any value from this video, please click the like button, and again, subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. And thanks to everybody who got me over the 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm completely blown away. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great week and take care.